16 carriages, coming on in. Watch them ride.
When the wine hits,
drinking with my friends.
Yes. I haven't even listened to all the new Beyonce.
It's just 2 songs. You good?
Okay.
It's good. That's good though.
I know.
I like that. What is that? This is
Pinot
California
Grigio.
Roots.
Mhm.
Pinot Grigio.
AKA Target. My
Vintage.
Target girlies know.
This is good. So
Yeah,
that's
unless
something
it's
else
like a dry steak or something.
I
But
can.
yeah, most of the major city Target girlies know about the California Roots. Welcome back, you guys.
Hey!
Hi. So good to see y'all again.
So good.
We're back for another Love is Blind season
Mhm.
6 review. And now we've gotten kind of past the pods. We've gotten past the
Yeah.
preliminaries of them living together. We've seen relationships already start and finish.
Finish.
So it's been quite a roller coaster. And
Or maybe a jet ski, if you will.
for sure, we're gonna dive right on into all of the craziness. But before we do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're
Yes.
not already subscribed, and we want to hear from you. So
Yes.
definitely leave all of the comments.
Yeah, what y'all think? Because we know y'all thinking some things. So go ahead and put them in the comments, y'all.
Yes.
Who you think is getting on your nerves? Who you think needs to go? Who you think should be together? Who you think shouldn't even be on the show?
Right, right, because we're winding down in the season, so it's very much giving that time to reflect on everything. We all might need a touch of therapy after this. So-
Definitely.
So yes, but welcome back, Fallon,
Thank you for having me.
my guest star, my co-host.
I'm happy to be here. I'm really happy to be here.
How are you?
I am doing well,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm ready to get into it
Yes.
because.
Wait, let me stop you right there because I didn't finish asking my question. I'm treating you like you're Sarah Ann now.
I mean, I don't understand why people are upset. Like,
you don't.
it
You
was
have
my
no idea?
experience too.
But
I
it's a
did-
whole engaged, man.
I mean, I did not say like you didn't see the message. You didn't read the message.
I actually read all of it.
Well, it's my experience too. It's my money and I want it now.
But you're good though. Anything going on with you?
I will be starting a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna leave it at that. And
Yes.
But you
We're
can
gonna
follow
wait
me on Instagram and on the
Yes.
TikToks at Fallyberry,
I'ma put it-
PHALLYBERRY. We give you some fashion tips to help, if you're looking for some looks, some vacation looks, some office looks, just a little glow up to help you step
She's
your
the
flow
girl.
up.
She's the girl.
I'm here for you.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm episode 10 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all they gave us before the wedding episode.
Yes. And
So-
they gave us a lot.
They gave us a lot in the 10 and 11. First, I was like, 2 episodes. This is some bull.
That's what I was like. What in the world? I told you.
We started off at 6.
Now then we got 3. Now
Three.
we got 2. I'm gonna have 1.
I think it is 1 actually.
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
1 wedding episode because I looked ahead, and then I think it's an hour and a half.
Okay.
So it might be enough time for everything, and then it's the reunion episode,
Oh.
which is coming out next week. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So we're gonna just get right into the things. Our first couple, let's just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. Jeremy and Laura.
Child.
Because listen, Linda, when she said I was out, I knew she meant that in her soul, like episode 9, I think.
Oh yeah. When she was like, "Take it off me. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm done."
Because it really was no, like, what else you gonna say? Because she already caught you in a lie.
Exactly. Like she
Moving
already. And then he was just sitting there with this smug look on his face, like, "Oh, it is what it is." Like, sir, I'm done with you.
So,
Mm-mm.
girl.
I just couldn't believe that he gave her. First of all, how you gonna give up your location and then your ass drive off? First of all, he said we were just sitting in the parking lot. We were just in an alleyway behind the parking lot.
Child.
First of all, sir, that don't make it no better. People do a lot of strange things in the alleyway behind parking lots. And then she said, "I saw that your car went up to such and such. That's where she lives." And he was like, "I mean, I took her home." But that's all that happened. I took her home. That's all that
I
happened.
knew what it was getting.
I was like, I was like, no, she.
It was a slow car crash that you just could not turn away from. In the beginning of episode 10, when Jeremy take his little dog to the dog park with his mama, I already know if mama got any good sense, and it seemed like she's super intelligent because she told that man, like, what you mean you didn't get home till
Oh
6
yeah,
a.m.?
she did still.
Like, if that was me, I would have been up
waiting on you,
at
waiting
the
at
door.
the door.
Like, it wouldn't have been no, you would have came in and just went to bed. Like, no.
No,
I'm glad mom gave him that little reality check.
Yeah, because you never know how the
that's
moms are gonna do. Are they gonna
ride for their son?
Yeah,
or are they gonna hold him accountable?
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like that is. This man be trying to gaslight her and basically acting like, actually, no, you did it. It's like, sir,
what?
We've all seen what's going on. So
what?
That's what I like about Laura. She calls him out on his bullshit. She holds him accountable because he be really over there like, I mean, you're not even being nice. Can't we just get along? I just want to have a good time here. And she's like, you don't even care that
we
you're
just broke up.
Beyonce,
Like,
and you're just
we
like,
just broke up.
I just want to be able to have
yes,
fun.
and I would like to continue to have fun. If that's okay with you.
And yeah, he's like, you're
like you just like
you're
let
a
it
downer.
go.
You're downing my mood, bitch. Don't get my vibes. I'm trying to hang out with her. You're bringing the vibes down.
Yeah, so Jeremy was really an idiot. Like, he's definitely one of the people that was able to kind of slither past all of the preliminaries to get on the show, making himself appear like he's super ready for marriage.
He was problematic for me. Once he was kikiing with Sarah Ann, and he said something like, "Oh, I just have so much sexual chemistry or sexual attraction." Mm-hmm. When he brought that stuff up, I knew. I said, because it's like you're
not here for that.
Yeah, and so like it's one thing you can be attracted, but you on the other side of a wall. Right. How are you sexually attracted to the wall? Because what is the contents of your conversation?
Yeah.
And she played into that, and that's the thing. Like he was willing to take it there, and it's like you just really are seeing the dynamics of like as a woman, like how your conversations that you have with one man can make him view you one way versus another woman's conversation. Because I feel like Laura is what he wanted, what looked nice, what seems more like. This is like the package of like a wife and a family and stuff like that.
Right.
Whereas to Sarah Ann, he was giving sexual vibes, and he, basically want to see what that look like.
And he never got it out of his head. Like he never really truly was okay just picking this girl and not seeing what it looked like on the other side.
And honestly, Sarah Ann don't even realize like, congratulations, you played yourself, because he is probably gonna like he wasn't even really giving her anything that she really needed. He like even their conversation, he's just like, no, yep.
Yeah, oh, yeah, on the deck.
On the deck, and she's
when
like,
they were on the deck without the water.
Anybody would be like, even though I don't care, it doesn't hurt with her non-crying self.
I think she was like, yeah, because I have feelings too, and he was like, yep.
I was like,
you're right.
You done did all this for this man that's probably isn't going to be any more emotionally available for you, and he didn't pick you in the first place.
Yeah,
not a good look.
So what got me was when Sarah Ann is having the conversation with AD on.
Child, that's not about it.
It was like her body language was giving very much. I'm automatically offended, even though AD barely said 2 sentences. She was like,
"Why are you offended? Because what they said, a hit dog will holler."
A hit dog. She
was howling at the moon at that point because she was like. It's so funny because women like that they know what they're doing, and they're the types that she's definitely not a girl's girl.
In it.
She's not a girl's girl. You
can
tell that she was like,
she's a realist. Remember, she's a realist,
and that's some shit some man would say.
Yes,
I'm not emotional. I'm a realist. Well, why? Well, you was really crying out there on that deck when you were mad that nobody want to be friends with you.
I wasn't wrong for sending that DM. I'm a realist.
You real thirsty.
Real. Cheers, there. Cheers.
You know what? Cheers, because it's for the thirst.
For the thirst. Cheers.
Obey your thirst. Now, it's not all on her. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, she's a grown woman. She can do what she wants to do.
He had to respond in a certain type of way to have that door, to show her that the door was still open in a certain type of way. And
at the end of the day, I wouldn't have done it, and that's just, that's me, that's her. Yeah. Obviously, that's AD. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her, because she was getting down to the... we need her to host the reunion, because AD had the questions.
She had the questions, and she was not coming in an attacking way, but she wanted her... She was trying to hold Sarah Ann accountable, and she was really looking deep inside her. It was a test to see, okay, is she really a good girl, or did she really just do that?
She was trying to see where's the remorse. But
right.
But Sarah Ann didn't have any
There was
remorse.
none. She was like, it might have been effed up, but I stand on what I did. So it's like, girl, do you really even think it was effed up? I think you think it was effed up, but you don't care.
No,
because
it's effed up. You basically are treating this like it's a contest. And it's not a contest.
Right.
These are matters of the heart.
This is not the dating game.
This is not the so like, yeah, you might be off with him on jet skis and y'all both looking goofy. But at the end of the day, like, you're no closer to getting married than he was marrying Laura.
Laura,
So
you
you
only
get all
get a
this,
ring. I don't even think she'll get a ring.
Child, you
Child.
might get a ring around the rosy.
Because I
Y'all
feel like
making
he's already
rings out in the
playing her.
water.
Because you know she said that slick stuff to AD before they separated. Like, well, he basically said he was gonna end it with her. So what does that mean for you though? He still didn't say, oh well, I want a second chance. It wasn't like Zach and Bliss from last season. Or was it season 4? Sorry, you might not have seen that one. But Zach and Bliss, you know, Zach made the first decision, was with the girl, literally was like, I made a mistake. And literally went to Bliss and was like, I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. I love you. I want to marry you.
And that's the thing.
And they got their second chance.
That's
They're
the
actually
thing.
expecting a baby right now.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's with integrity. That's with honesty.
Integrity. Yeah.
That's with actual love and
Mhm.
feelings. Like for Sarah Ann, yeah, I feel like she has feelings for what's her name? Jeremy, child. She has feelings for him, and she wanted to. Because again, see, this is another thing. He played her. Congratulations. Because the whole time, even Laura said, like, it just seems so crazy to me that she's coming out here smiling all giddy, and he's telling me, like, he wants to be with someone like me.
Mm-hmm.
So even Laura was like,
she was confused.
She knew Sarah Ann was going to get her heart broken.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, Laura didn't play you. Jeremy did. Jeremy kiki with you. He wanted to talk sexual freaky deaky hippie thing.
Right.
You over here making jokes about having an OnlyFans and all this kind of stuff, and that's really getting his, his stuff turns on and all that kind of stuff. And so it's unfortunate because he didn't come to you and say, you know what, like, I feel like we're more compatible. I feel like we're this. Never in the conversation that they're showing, and I get they edit, but never in the conversation where she's crying. He doesn't even console her.
I want to know what the heck they was talking about until 4:30 in the morning though, for real. Because if they wasn't talking,
you gonna put your clothes on?
Let's
You
talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the good things.
Let's talk about
it.
Bow, bow, bow.
Let's talk about. But he didn't come in my house though. Well, did he come in you? No, let me.
Oh my goodness.
That's the line.
But I mean, to wrap it up and put a bow on it, like Jeremy is a boy for sure. He's disgusting.
That's been so. They were
really
foul having the time of their lives.
Laura, I'm just right. The jet ski.
That was too much.
Production is messy AF. Because they got the drone. They said fire up the drone. Fire up the drone.
The drone.
Go. Get him on the jet ski.
This was on the jet ski.
And then take the camera back to Laura crying.
Laura's like, you were supposed to protect my heart. And then, I'm the time of my life, and I've never felt this way before. They're like, you were supposed to protect my heart.
I'm not even mad at Laura, Sarah, and you know she did some messed up stuff, but Jeremy is the one who asked me to marry him, which she was right. Yeah, she was right. I'm just so glad Laura is a bad. She's smart. She's like got her head on straight, and she's gonna be so good.
I think at the end of the day, Jeremy just was not ready for any of this. Like, I feel like he got on the show
as a mockery, as a joke.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was lying to himself.
Yeah, because he wasn't in a serious relationship with the ex with the child. That
was
on Instagram.
I forgot, girl.
With the ex with the child.
First of all, I forgot about all that shit. Jeremy, you got a whole. You was just with a whole wife or fiance or whoever with a baby. You've been playing games this whole time. Sarah Ann.
He's already been on Instagram.
You a danger girl.
He's already been on Instagram trying to defend himself, trying to play it down.
Oh, and that's why he had just got that house, because I don't know.
That's why you had just bought a house, because you had to move.
Child, Sarah Ann, you a danger girl. I don't wish that on nobody.
Laura, at least Laura got out of here.
She said, cut the cameras.
Yeah. But yes, moving on from them, child. AD and Clay, because you know it seems open. Like you see AD is sitting down with her mom, who is such a beautiful woman. I just thought that was
shout out to her mom.
Shout out to her mom. She definitely keeping herself up. Shout out to her.
Yeah, but I was even more so like being that solid foundation to give
single
that
parent
to give that information, that wisdom, to Clay, because he is just searching. Yeah, like it's like Clay be saying some stuff. People like, sir, enough with this cheating. But I feel like he is just so open and so desperately trying to find guidance and to be this person that he wants to be, but it's the person that he's never seen before in his life. So I think he's, he be giving me, like, he definitely be throwing up the red flags, but I also feel like on the flip side, he's not just giving these red flags, he's also being vulnerable, and that's something that you don't normally see, and that he just seems like he's he's definitely trying, but he just doesn't have any examples, and he's just like reaching out. So I thought it was very great for her mom to really try to be like, yo, like, you know, what the parents, that's the parents stuff,
Right.
and that I think, you know, I just was like, shout out to her mom because he needed that.
Yeah, I feel like Clay, I've been like hard on Clay. I feel like I've been going in on Clay. But I got the glimpses of the vulnerability.
Yeah.
Like, I got the glimpses of like, he's really trying to open up his heart, and he's really trying to learn how to adjust, how to step into these new roles
Yeah.
and walk these walks he hasn't walked before. He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
He's very caring.
Yeah.
He loves AD. It's
Child, he giving her more love and affection than
he's a
Chelsea be getting. Like, he's
Right.
He's affirming,
affirming
and that's
her,
what Chelsea
like,
wish she had.
ever
Like,
since I've been with you,
I love
I've
you, girl.
already
We look good.
improved.
Like, I improved.
Like,
you helping me. Like, thank
Right.
you so much. Being thankful, being grateful.
Because I'm sure he knows that everything that he said hasn't been like the most perfect thing to come out of his mouth. And AD spoke today. He was like, I love everything that comes out of your mouth. Sometimes it's a little silly, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like he's still learning how to
You're literally
be
seeing
a good
somebody
guy.
learn, like
be a good
like
guy.
in real life, in real
Yeah.
time.
Which
And
is
so-
beautiful. It's beautiful to see. So I don't really want to say anything bad about Clay and AD because I think I saw something different in them in these last
I feel
two
like
episodes.
it's him being vulnerable. Like, usually you just see like an F boy or whatever, or in the past, like if you see a man like that, would be very alarming. And the
Mhm.
whole like, I don't want to cheat. But it's like, I think we're literally watching somebody wrestle with the fact that he really wants to be this person, but he's never seen this person before in his life, so
Yeah.
he doesn't know the steps. And
Yeah.
I feel like for him, especially when he said, I think he used to be like a nerd or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's probably more calculated in the sense of like, he's really just trying to figure this thing out. And
Mhm.
I commend, shout out to AD, because as a black woman, because you represent for black people on this show,
Right.
whether you want to or not.
Right.
I would like to commend her for her grace that
Yeah.
she's given him, the way she is not meeting his crazy, like, sort of, outbursts or outlandish. Like, she's not meeting him at the height. She's coming soft with him.
Right.
She's coming with understanding, even though she might make the faces. And she's still like coming to him with so much grace. And I think that any other black woman in that situation would have been out. Like,
would have spazzed out and then would have been out.
And then would have been out. Yeah. And
she
so
was able to articulate herself.
that,
in a way
and even
that
with
is
Sarah Ann,
understanding.
because in that situation, she could have been like, she could have
But
been
she
like,
did have to get up.
no,
at some
but the
point,
fact
'cause
that she
Sarah
knew
Ann
to get
kept-
up,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
She's like, okay, let me just
remove
away.
myself from the situation. I feel like so many times we don't see that when it comes to black women on these reality shows.
Yeah.
They are put in these situations, and these people do get under their skin, and that little microaggressions are them not, saying little things. But I feel like AD has just been so classy and graceful, and it's not only does it show in her relationship with Clay, but it also shows in her relationship with all the other people.
Yeah,
Like, because
sure.
that Sarah Ann thing could have went left real
Mhm.
fast. For anybody else, they would have popped off, but she kept it cool and she rocked away.
Yeah, I love that for her.
Yeah.
I feel like her and Clay have the potential to be great. I feel like it takes everybody has like that type of partner that's like a perfect fit for them.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's like, okay, you don't look terrible, check. You have entrepreneurship and drive and ambition, and you want generational wealth, and you want to live a nice, comfortable lifestyle. Some people are just okay. We're gonna make a little bit beyond ends meet, but we're not rich, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And it's okay, but they both seem like they're like-minded,
on the same page,
on the same level. They both have multiple things going on, multiple streams of income coming in. Like, she sees the person in him who's a good person, loves
he's
God,
very
he loves
sweet
his
to
mom,
her,
loves
like
his family.
Yeah, like he's
very sweet. Yeah,
he's very sweet, and it's like, even with like I will say, like, we haven't seen anybody like Clay. I mean, I will say personally, like, I haven't seen anybody like Clay on a reality show like this. Like, usually as a black man, like, first of all, it's hard for men to be vulnerable, period. But for a black man to be vulnerable, that's even more so, because you're asking him to be vulnerable on the camera.
Yeah,
on the camera. So,
all they homeboys gonna see this. All their exes gonna see this.
Child.
I know the exes are punching the air right now. What you think?
I'm sure. But also, they're probably like, child, I'm glad I ain't on there. But no, it's just like, I feel like that's what's keeping AD, because she's seeing his genuine like spirits. Like he's not like unattracted to her by any means because Katie is bomb. But you just we were worried about that, her being, you know, more deeply melanated, this beautiful melanated goddess.
Right. We don't know if she's Haitian, West African.
Child, we don't know she's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
But also, like, as a black woman watching these reality shows, you know that, like, okay, does he like black women?
Right. Is she too dark for him?
Is she too? But
these
like,
are the things that we have to worry about.
So yeah, so right off the bat, like when he saw her and everything, he's just been nothing but affirming to her. He says some stuff that's like crazy, like, why would you even say that? Like, what in the world? And he thinks he's being motivational, like, yeah, I'm just telling you guys to get in the gym. He's like, wouldn't you think a trainer gonna be better for you? And they tell you that, like, sir, I'm not asking for you to train.
Be a trainer.
Yeah,
he's sweet.
And he's thinking like, well, that's how all my trainers been. What do you mean? It's just you see like the disconnect, but like at the end of the day, he's been so affirming. He's been very open.
Yeah.
He's been willing to like listen, hear her side. Like he knows he doesn't know all the things. And so that's what's been refreshing. I think.
He's still not afraid of the commitment.
Yeah, and he's not afraid of it.
Yeah, because usually when black men, especially when they talk about how, they never saw this, or they're not sure, you know, if they would be a good husband or something like that, that kind of leads them away from even being serious with women.
Yeah, true.
You know, especially when they have a lot going on for themselves. But in this case, Clay,
he's like, I
know I want to be married. I know I want to have a family.
He's just like, I'm trying to learn how to just do it. Like, how do I?
He's like, my kids. He's like, I want to be a great dad. I can't wait.
Yeah,
like,
so
slow down there.
Yeah,
I'm sure 80 don't want to give up their body like that.
80's body gonna bounce right back.
Right, she's gonna be in the gym all the way up to the doctor say you can't go to the gym. That's how 80 gonna be.
80 gonna be them.
That's why you have to work out during the pregnancy to be able to work out right after pregnancy.
Yeah, I just was seeing somebody was talking about they're preparing to get pregnant, and I just even, you know, so many people just happen to get pregnant, but she's like doing the work to prepare, and just talking about like exercise and like body fat and stuff like that. But
there's definitely some things I think about too, like
I never thought about like people just pop up pregnant, like people don't really plan, but just to really be in a mood or in a headspace with your partner, to like plan for it,
and
that includes
a lifestyle change.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle change. So I thought that was great, but I mean they're great. Yeah, I'm just hoping that
still rooting for the black love.
Yeah,
we are still rooting for everybody black. I love you guys. So now we're gonna moving on to Fallon's favorite couple. Chelsea and Jimmy, damn it. Oh, stop acting like you don't know.
I said favorite. Yeah. I don't know
you love them.
They just be on my nerve. No. So, child, I feel like.
Okay, so Jimmy introduced Chelsea to his parents.
I think I can see where Chelsea definitely fit in with the family. Like she definitely seemed like she could just be with
mesh
them,
like seamlessly.
Super like sweet, and they're sweet in their country, and everybody's country and sweet, child. A glass of sweet tea. But I feel like Chelsea crazy because Chelsea be having these mood swings, whereas
they had such a great day.
They had a great day. That's the second time.
And she had martinis or something.
I don't know. I forgot what.
She was drinking though. Jeremy mentioned it.
I just remember okay, is this the one where she lost it outside and was like, you're her.
No, they were in the house, girl.
But no, I remember they were sitting on a deck, and then he was like, yeah, I just feel like we had a great day. And she was like, yeah, but then you went out and you left.
Yeah, she was like,
was that the same?
She was like, I was nagging you. She was like, I woke up this morning and I was nagging, or I was something. I was mean to Jimmy or something. And she was like, yeah, you want to know why? Because as soon as production left, you took a shower and got dressed and left. And then the girls from the pods hit me up like, wait, your man's is out here at the bar.
Where are you
at? And I was like, wait a minute, okay. It's not gonna go that far.
But then he said he went
left for a friend's birthday.
He was only out. He was up for
an hour and 30 minutes. He said most of that was driving.
She was like,
yeah,
but you said you don't go out and you went out. Oh, and we were in the pod.
So you lied.
You're not who you were. Said you were.
You're not who you say you were. You go out. I don't like that. I don't want to be married to somebody
like to go out. And I was like, and he's over there like, what the hell just happened? First of all, this is the thing. Another thing, Jimmy ain't got no problems with getting girls. So he's definitely looking at her like, I don't need this.
Right. And I was just like, then, oh my God, she violated so hard.
Oh,
if I tell you something about my intimate bedroom business that involves a friend that we don't brought on camera,
when he
this
said,
girl just has to be on Love is Blind. I'm on Love is Blind. I brought her in thinking I could trust you.
When she said, I know
you her. I'm like, you don't even, You just blew up this girl whole spot.
Yeah,
That's
she did.
embarrassing.
That's why I didn't think he was gonna take her back.
That
to be
is so
honest.
embarrassing. Like,
On international television.
and we don't know what's going on in her personal life, and now people gonna be looking at her, you
And
know,
now- yeah,
coworkers and stuff.
child, or
You heard about Christine from marketing? She was best friend.
But also, if she has a man,
And she has a man that didn't know, or she dated somebody new.
exactly,
They
they be
didn't
like,
know. And
you,
then,
you said that was just a friend.
because we ain't got that cool yet, babe. I was gonna
See,
tell you on the next
No,
day.
yeah, she went off the.
And then as soon as he checked her about like bringing it up, she was like, "Well, I'm sorry, but you did."
You
I'm
did.
just like, girl, you don't even have no remorse. You talking about you love the girl. Yes, I met her and I love her, but you her. I'm just like, you just told. First of all, he told you something in confidence.
All-
Y'all are engaged. If he can't trust you with something little like that, and you done put this girl on Front Street now.
Yeah. But it's also the fact that the next day she was just like, hi, you know,
They're crazy.
was like, you know, you make me crazy. And no, cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras.
Dead ass.
And
Because,
I can tell.
oh my God, I'd be
He
so
was definitely giving
disgusted.
Scorpio lover boy though. The way he's like, well, if you apologize, then I can work through it. But if you're gonna be like this, then I'm out of here. I'm like, he's still trying to give her another chance.
I think like it just another thing is like, girls, don't be too nice, because her being batshit crazy and putting his best girlfriend, his best friend,
Or one of them,
one
on
of
Front
them
Street.
out her business out on Front Street, her wild
After he told her off
telling him
camera.
that what did she say? He was like, because that what happened the last time. You don't think I love you? No, remember? And that really, he's like, that hurt my feelings. I feel like
Right.
it just goes to show you like crazy girls, bad girls, whatever.
They're
child.
winning.
Yes, because
From the
even
criminal.
even with him, I guess not being attracted at first or not, because whatever the case may be, because the thing is, she's has had the right of way when it comes to like him not providing an atmosphere of just affirming her.
Mhm.
Unlike Clay, like he, be I guess more like it just be seem like he ain't really like that girl, but then he be trying to say like, I like you. And
What are you saying, Fallon? We can take a page out of Chelsea's crazy handbook.
I said
We can read a chapter.
we can read a chapter because I said.
Chelsea, write the book, girl.
Because I'm like, I said, not, what's his name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. I was say Jimmy. I was like, that's not his. Not Jimmy, like, being like, well, I mean, if you get
You
it together,
apologize.
you apologize.
We can work through
We-
it. We're not
I
brothers
said-
as a Scorpio. And I'm
I
like,
said-
that's so him.
I said,
Like,
she done reversed Uno. Because he's literally like, he was the one like that was not really feeling her like that, but like I think he really likes the fact, and I think he even said it, that she's like, so sure about him, tells him all the things, because that's what he said, that Jessica was like, I didn't really know you didn't, but like Jessica didn't kiss your ass. That's basically because every time Chelsea sees you, you're so handsome,
Right.
and she's running over
He
there.
got on gray sweats and a t-shirt. You look so good. You shouldn't look that good, girl.
Yeah.
He got on the gray.
First of
Could
all-
you see the print? Like, is it the print sweats? I'm like, he got on
Huge.
a t-shirt and gray sweatpants, and I don't even know if he had
But
shoes
no,
on.
it's the fact that she was like,
I'm like, what?
her apology was like, well, you shouldn't look so good around me. When I said, see, that's that shit. That's that shit. Being crazy, because I'm like, she done made this, I feel like she done made
Reverse
this man,
Uno.
she done reverse Uno on him.
Damn.
Like, he's now feeding for her, because she acting crazy. And she feeds his ego by saying how good he
But do you
looks.
think they for real gonna say yes? Do you think Jimmy, I was about to say Jeremy.
That's what I'm saying, too many days.
Do you think Jimmy is gonna say yes at the altar? Because episode 11 left us with a cliffhanger. Chelsea was looking like,
First of all, them damn edits. This is what I think could possibly happen. If they ask if Jimmy says it first, I
Jimmy
think
goes first.
I think Jimmy could be like, I want to marry you, because he's ready to get married. And I think that Chelsea might say no.
What
That's a fit.
What
That's
if
a
Chelsea, what if Chelsea go first though?
Then he's probably gonna be. I think she might tell him no. I think that she might tell him no.
Do you think it's because she feel like he really like? Do you feel like the insecurities have kind
I
of
think
taken
her-
over at this point?
Her insecurities are taking over. Like they be taking over. Like she becoming. She literally becomes a whole nother. She be Dr. Jekyll, Dr. Hyde. Like they be
She
chilling,
really do.
and they be like,
They be like,
"Oh,
oh my god,
it was a
everything's
great,
going
it was a
so
great day."
I
And she
love
was
it.
like, "Wait a minute." She changed over. She was like,
I am fucking
"I
tired of
didn't
this.
know you fucked her." I
You
said,
with Jess at the bar. I'm like, where Jess come from?
Just her like, how did I get in it?
Jess probably like, I wasn't even in town. Jess probably like, me and my little girl.
That's the thing. I just feel like Jimmy and this again speaks to men, like the situations how they be with a woman for a long time,
Right.
and they never marry them, and then the next woman they get married like that.
Like that.
And so I feel like the way Jimmy has been, like you would, I mean, I feel like in real, like I would be like, nah, he ain't gonna do it. But I just feel like there's something in the air, and the way he done brought that to the family, and when he was telling her like, you don't think that hurts my feelings? I'm over here telling you I love you, and you don't. I
took you to
said,
meet my mom?
I took you to meet my mom. Why are we doing that? And da-da-da-da. I feel like I said, she done got to
She done got to the
her
hort.
crazy
The hort.
the hort.
It went to the hort.
No, went to the hort, and I
Like
feel
men
like
feel.
that's what I'm thinking about.
The hort.
I just feel like she done reverse Uno. He's addicted to the fact that this person like kisses his feet, kisses the ground he walks on, even though she's crazy. Like he likes this girl.
But she was so. Girl, I was just in
I feel
such disarray.
I be disgusted because I be like
seriously?
tripping.
This dude ain't been doing nothing but working from home and been with you the whole time. He go
You
to
said I can't even.
he go down the
I don't like
street.
when you go out. You go out a lot. You said you didn't go out at all. You said you were a homebody. You said you never leave.
Girl,
She was in a Lifetime movie. I thought she was about to.
single white female
Yeah, she was looking like she was about to.
in this thing.
Child, I don't know. That's why I feel like. And then the way the cliffhanger looked, like again, it could be editing. Because he was like, and then also
like,
shaking
"Look
around
at you.
again. He
Are
was
you-
like,
are you
"You
sure?
been saying you acting like you don't know," and she was
Are
like,
you sure? Like, how are you feeling?
and then it just like eyes.
Right, eyes back and forth, eyes like blue eyes. They both have blue eyes.
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
So
blue
I don't
eyes,
know.
blue eyes.
I feel like she's
Commercial.
gonna say no because whether I feel like it'll be her insecurities. The thing about it is like she's had legit reasons to be mad at him, but
Before.
like I just feel like we all were team like Jimmy ain't shit, but then she's done been so crazy insecure, like
And he's still been like, I'm committed to this process. I came here for a wife. And
that's what
I've been
I'm saying.
waiting
He don't
for
care who
Jimmy.
it is.
I've
He's
been waiting
like,
for Jimmy to be like, this might be too much, but he ain't even went there yet.
even if he's lying, like that's why I feel like it don't matter that it's her. Like yeah, he like her, but it could have been anybody.
I think it's the lover boy. He just don't want to let go because he's feeling like you said.
Like it's a reverse Uno, but I also feel like he's ready to get married. He's ready to be with his like.
I do.
So when he's ready, he don't care who the hell was on the other side of that wall.
Right.
I mean, he thought it was gonna be Megan
Megan
Good.
Fox.
Megan gonna be Megan
Not
Good.
Megan Good.
He probably wanted Megan
Megan
Good too. First of all, he wanted Megan Good as well because he said
Megan
AD
Good
is
is over there.
stacked.
Megan Good is over there with Jonathan Majors.
Right, listen, he would have took AD and
She
probably married her.
She got to go to court.
Enough.
Enough.
We're cover that. But I just think Jimmy. I think that Jimmy it don't matter who the hell was on the other side of that
Yeah.
wall now. Like he already knows she don't look exactly like Megan Fox.
Yeah.
So he's
Still right.
just ready to get married. Period.
Right.
Like he could, men can be just as bad as a woman who wants to get married and don't even care. Like
Right.
not even don't you care, but like he's like, I'm ready to get married. You ready to get married?
Right.
We're in this relationship. Let's get married.
Let's do it.
Like he's up to that part. Like the fact that he done stayed around this long and hasn't left her, that's what's leading me to think
Yeah.
that he might be. Let's get married.
Yeah. So I think
But she
when
crazy.
it comes down to it, yeah, Jimmy might say yes, and Chelsea probably might say no because she's so afraid and scary. I don't know.
I don't
something
know. Else was said though. I feel like he said
What?
something. Yeah, I'm trying to
During the
remember.
argument?
He said something. I'm trying to think. He said something, and she was like, I can't really remember it right now. I'm drawing a blank, but it was something telling where,
That he said.
yeah, like he had said something, and she was just like, well, it's just so many insecurities for her that he's always like,
He was like, so you don't trust anything that I've told you? Like, you feel like I've been full of it the whole time? Like, basically?
oh, yeah.
And then, like, so even when I took you to meet my family, and I don't
That's what
even
he was
take-
like.
I didn't even take my last 3 girlfriends to meet my
Like
family.
the fact, that's what I'm saying. Like he is like, he might be certified lover boy. He was butthurt about that. Like
He was
that,
hurt.
and the fact that she
Because
was
he
like,
really has been trying.
well, you shouldn't be so sexy.
Girl.
Girl,
I just
oh,
want to...
her crying voice.
Karate chop.
And-
Oh, her baby voice is not cute to me.
It's not cute at all. And I don't know.
It's a little cute, but it's like not after you done did all that crazy, girl.
But she's been jumping out the window. Like I feel like he's
Been
giving like
crazy.
legit reasons for you to feel some type of way because he was in the beginning. It was definitely he was doing way too much when they were
Yeah.
out on the beach when they were on the honeymoons or whatever. But now you've just been doing way too much by just put his best friend business out there. You have been very aggressive. Like you've been a violent and aggressive drunk. That's what
Yeah.
it's getting, and that's not cute.
Yeah.
It's not cute.
Yep. So moving on to the
Yes.
last couple that always makes me smile. So we can end out on a little sweet note. But Johnny and Amy, they
I
pretty
just
much have 0 issues.
All these boys' names start with a J.
Johnny,
Oh, that's what
Clay. It's
That's for Clay.
and Kenneth.
I forgot. We
Bye, Kenneth.
child. Did we even
Kenneth.
talk about that?
No, because they're gone. You know, we talked about it last week. Remember?
I just want to make sure. Because Kenneth kicked Rock with open toe sandals
No.
for the way he handled that situation.
Yeah, we're gonna see him at the reunion though. That'll be the next time we talk about it.
Kenneth,
But yes.
You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace.
Maybe he'll be able to vocalize what
Well, I will say
happened.
this. Somebody had said, oh, actually it was Jessica. She stood up for him and was like, he's so sweet. He's the sweetest person I ever met. And she basically said, I think I sent you that video. I don't know. But, you know, like, you like one thing. So now I'm just getting all the love is blind reaction.
all of it.
So basically she said that the reason why he was just like sort of like over it because they had already realized that this was leading more towards a friendship situation. And so they had already sort of like broke it up or whatever. And then they had to do it on camera. And that's why he was just like, whatever.
Child, we'll see, because
but I feel like
singing a whole nother song. Well, actually, she said she didn't even because you know we were all type of relation. Girl, crazy.
I said, girl, you was Wes Craven. I don't know. You should have said a different term. We'll see what
All
they
right.
get. But
We'll see.
we'll see if there's some truth to that because the way she was crying and the way she was distraught and the way he looked so dismissive to her, I don't give a damn.
I know.
I don't give a damn. You're an
Wasn't
asshole.
he crying in the pods? He was crying in the pods when he proposed. Wasn't he?
Yeah, like, I can't remember. He was emotional in the pods. I don't care what the reason is. You don't have to be rude to somebody that you got engaged to.
I think he's
just as a human being.
No. I think before he left and went upstairs, I think he was like, "You good?"
Child, he was like, and then he was like, "Come on, let's hug it out. Let's hug it out."
Yeah. He went upstairs.
You go hug a cactus because
What you want?
Like, listen, I'm about to be over there.
I'm about to be over there.
You trying to play? You trying to play the game?
I'm about to be over there.
No, he was an asshole, and it's
was
like
out.
how you go. That's the thing. Your character speaks volumes when you're in these type of situations because it's like this whole time you've been like, oh, I'm a gentleman. You've been trying to handle her with kid gloves and not, you know. And she's like, I done dated black men before, and they don't be acting like you, basically. But either way, he's like, I'm trying to be respectful. Whoop de whoop. So you trying to be respectful so much that you won't touch her, but you're gonna be so disrespectful to her feelings and not even, you know,
Hopefully he'll have an excuse.
Hopefully he have an excuse, but I feel like he's still gonna be on some bullshit when we get to the reunion.
Right. I really don't want to not like him that much, but
Child.
Amy and Johnny. I love Amy's mom. She made that sweet little speech in Spanish at the bridal shop. And it was just so heartwarming to see.
Oh, her dad was really
her
cool.
dad, like, she
so
really
nice.
has like two like super loving parents, and you could tell like that's probably what made her. Because she was, I remember when I first saw Amy in the Pies, like she's only 28, but she acting like she's 35. She's like, it's time to be ready. I'm not dating no potential. I'm ready to have kids. I'm ready to get married. The man gotta have the paper. He gotta have the money. He gotta be ready to have a baby. He gotta be ready to do all these things. I'm 28 years old, boo. I'm ready to get married. I'm like,
She
girl,
said, I want my eggs cracked. I want my name dropped.
Name dropped. I'm tired of this name. I'm a hyphenated because, you know, it's my culture, but I need the hyphen. I want the other part, period. Like, Amy came out the whoop, like, she's like, wife me, please. This is right here, I don't know. But she was like, get me off these streets. Ghetto.
But I'm glad that it's working out for them. I'm glad that it seems like
the whole
what's his name?
Birth control.
Yeah, like, it's not like, cause it's
maybe he chilled the fuck out. Maybe he talked to his homeboys, and maybe his homeboys has told him, like, Chad, I've been out here all these years and I ain't had no baby. You'll be all right. I mean, sometimes men need other men or men that they look up to.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody talked to him or something.
He was like, I'm just not ready to have a kid. I'm just not ready to have a kid.
We need more money. We need more money.
Like,
we need more money.
You're being really touchy-feely right now.
More money. Oh, you being really kissy. I'm like, what?
He said, Johnny. He said, don't start nothing. I'm trying. I don't want to have no kids.
Get away. Gross. I want you to know.
Child.
Not until we're ready to have the children. I'm like, so...
Child.
You know that birth control is not even 100%.
Child, all he knows is that them girls were shooting Tic Tacs, and he just said, I ain't gotta worry about it. But now he has to be cognizant and be aware because he's over here making this long, you know, this real investment. Like, so I think that's what it is. It's like he's like, this is my wife, and I know that babies can happen, and she's not chewing the Tic Tacs. I don't know what to child.
Like, child.
All this technology, all these apps.
How about learn?